Here is a look at your Gap and Go trades for the week of July 6th through the 10th. I will go over price targets, have a gap recap from June 29th through July 2nd, and update the chart as well. Hi everyone, it's Dow on the Dow. First up is Rivn. We ended the week at $18.63, up a whopping 8.44%. Rivn is at the top of the leaderboard this week as well as last week. Now, this is where we ended. To the north side, takes us back to an area we've been at the middle of the trend, and that is roughly $18.86. This is one level of resistance and a potential take profit area. We can also grind sideways here. Above that, actually I'm going to move this down just a tad. Above that, at 2 standard deviations and another potential take profit area, 1956. 19.95, and down the road we could see again $20.31 to the south side. One level of support and a potential buy-in area as well as a potential stop loss area, and this line also happens to be an area where that was a price target that we already hit. That will take us to about 18.05. Below that, 1770, another potential buy-in area, another potential stop-loss area, as well as 1730. Now, looking left, what happened? We started the week down here and ended at 1863, but the high for the week was 1979. This is resistance, a potential take-profit area, a sell signal, and a clear sell signal. I never think that price will go beyond 4 standard deviations. Really, it's not that common. Within 2 and -2 all day long. Now, we were grinding along the middle of the trend. This gap closed. Let me show you. It started on Monday, June 22nd and closed a week later. I've already marked that out. And that took us to roughly 1648. Congrats. If you went long after we fell here to retrace. That's all we did. And then look at this massive wick. That's where I like to put orders a standard deviation below where I think it might go, praying that a wick will take me there for a buy-in. All right, this gap also closed. I've already marked that out, taking us to 1882. That closed on Thursday, so congrats. If you went long after the ticker tanked. Wow, oh my gosh, we have to go back all the way to Wednesday, January 14th when this opened up. So I will delete this price label, get rid of it. Well, I'll do it later, but just know that that gap finally closed. So congrats if you made some money off of Rivn. Now the next one is going to be Boeing, and Boeing was at the bottom of the leaderboard, climbing our way back. As I mentioned, I thought that it would. It was just at the bottom there, and it was time for it to rise up. Okay, but just for Rivn, I want to say that the outer band by the end of the week could potentially touch 2360 and the middle band roughly 2208. Now let's go on to Boeing. I know my chart looks like a hot mess. I keep these lines for people who are trying to learn how to chart. I don't need them. I just like one line, and that's the middle of the trend. Anyway, and then my outer bands. We ended the week at 226.49, up 3.62%. So one level to the north side takes us to 228.55, 230.60, 232.55. We just can't seem to get out of this range. All right, now I'm going to mark this, which is